Hey guys, it's Beth, and today I have a quick project share of the teacher appreciation gifts I put together for my daughter's school. This week is Teacher and Staff Appreciation Week, and I just wanted to do like a small treat for them to give their teachers each day this week. Now today, Monday, they could buy flowers and add a tag to it and deliver to their teachers. So that was one of the 5 gifts that we did. And then I came up with 4 other little treats for them to give their teachers for the rest of the week. Now, I tried to keep it easy on myself, and I followed the same idea for each teacher, but there's a couple of projects that I may have tweaked the project a little bit based on the teacher's favorites or preferences or whatnot. And then a couple of the ideas I found online, and a couple of them I just adapted something that I had done previously to fit what I wanted to do for their teachers. So, for example, this is one of the things that I had adapted. You may have seen a couple weeks ago I did a tutorial on my pencil holders. And when I was doing the video, I had stuck in, instead of pencils, I did Sharpies or mechanical pencils. And at one point I did the Papermate Flare pens. And when I did that, I realized that that's something that I have wanted to do for one of my daughter's teachers. So I took my pencil holder and then I kind of tweaked the design a little bit so that I could fit more pens. Because I think I could fit 3 in my pencil holder, and I wanted to fit at least 6. So I did the same width and the same height. I started out with that, but then I added an extra inch on both sides so that I could get kind of an overlapping side here, just to reinforce it, make it a little bit stronger. And so I made the base out of 110-pound white cardstock, and then my daughter's favorite teacher, or her teacher's favorite color is gray, so I did some gray and white striped paper on the front, on the inside, and then on the back. And then one of our other favorite colors is purple, so I bought a set of the Papermate Flare pens, pulled out all 3 of the purples, added the black, and then wanted to fill in a few more, so I picked out there's a random green and orange in there. But then I found a bag that it fit in. I have a stash of random sized bags that I keep left over from other things, or if I can find a set of bags, I keep them in a drawer. And then I added a topper just to kind of finish it off, and then I used some more of the gray and white striped paper, and then I actually had a purple flower already punched in my stash and just added a white center. And then the For You I created on my silhouette, so I typed in the For You, picked a font, and then added the border around it, and then had my silhouette print it and cut it for me. So that made that easy. And then my second grader's teacher loves the dry erase markers, and her favorite color is pink. So I kind of tweaked this project for her. I took my pencil holder and again adapted the design a little bit so that it could be 3 inches. I had laid out the markers, measured how wide they were together, and I knew I needed at least 3 inches. And then after measuring, I knew it needed at least 3/4 of an inch down here, on the bottom and on the sides, to account for the lids on the markers. And these markers are actually pretty cool. They are double tipped, so I don't know if you can see, this one is red on the top and you can kind of see green, so it's green on the bottom, and this one is a lime green and then purple, I think blue or pink, and then black, and then turquoise and navy blue. So I thought that was a cool set of markers because she gets double the colors. So like I said, her favorite color was pink, so I found some pink striped paper in my stash and covered the front, the back of the inside, the back, and then I also, because these were a wider side and they were going all the way up, I went ahead and covered both sides in that pink paper as well. And then I had some silver foil washi tape in my stash, so I used that down here at the bottom. I wanted a little bit of something to go behind that For You tag since the base down here was wider. And so I just wrapped the washi tape all the way around and then added my For You tag on there. And then again, this was a random bag in my stash. And then I added a topper that goes across the top. I used some more of that foil tape again on the front and the back. Added a little strip of that pink, and then a white flower that I had punched in my stash. And then the same pink pattern paper with the silver foil center from the washi tape. So that was my first project. My next one I actually found on Pinterest a while ago, and I know I saved the picture to my phone just so I would remember it. I will see if I can find the original pin again to include in the description box below for you guys, but basically, and the sentiment was a little bit different, but basically it still said something about the jackpot. Or no, maybe I think it said I won the lottery. But because my lottery tickets actually had jackpot, that's what I kind of tweaked mine to say I hit the jackpot with you as my teacher. So in my little bag, and these are just like the treat bags that you can find at the Dollar Tree or Amazon or just about anywhere, just like basic, I think like 4.5 inch wide. But I have 2 lottery tickets in there, and then 2 100 grand bars. And then in the pin, they also had like the little wrapped coin chocolates or whatever, but I couldn't find those at this point. So I just went with the 2 100 grand bars, the lottery tickets, and then added I found some purple and red shred in my wrapping paper stash. So I just kind of used that to help fill out the bottom. And then made my bag topper with some red cardstock. And then I hit the jackpot with you as my teacher. I created that in the border on my silhouette, had it print and cut for me, and finished them off. So in this case, they are both getting the same treat. This next one I actually found on a blog a while ago as well, and I had just saved a picture of the tape. Because I knew I had wanted to use the tape somehow. So again, my saying on the tag was different, but I really just wanted to remind myself to find the tape. And the tape I did find on Amazon. You could buy individual rolls, but I got a 6-pack because it was cheaper by the roll that way, and I figured I could use it in future years for teachers as well. But this is just the Scotch Expressions masking tape. And again, it just looks like a ruler or measuring tape. And then I created, again, a tag on my silhouette. I used my silhouette for pretty much all the sayings here. And I typed in, "Thanks for sticking with me this year," and then added a border on the inside of the tag, and then had it print and cut that for me. And then I just tied the tag onto the tape with some black and white baker's twine. And again, they're both getting the same thing in this case. So my last project then is a water bottle, and then a little water bottle tag, like a bottle tag. My kindergartner's teacher loves like any of the sparkling water, LaCroix, bubbly. So I found a bottle of LaCroix for her at the grocery store, and then just wanted to put a little tag on it. So I have made wine tags before and have shared that with you guys as well. So I just kind of took that idea and again tweaked it to fit the water bottle. There was about half a sheet of 8.5 by 11 110-pound white cardstock left from making this, because it took me 2 tries to get this design that I wanted. So I had about half sheet left, and so basically it was like 3 by 11, so I just cut it in half. So this is 5.5 by 3. And then just scored it at the 2-inch mark from the top, cut a little 1-inch scallop circle to fit right over the top of the bottle. Did a fishtail and then added on some purple and white pattern paper, just because purple and white that's our school colors. And then my saying here says, "This drink is on me." I also typed that into my silhouette and then had it print and cut onto a scallop circle. And then I just found a strip of black cardstock in my stash that I cut down into a fishtail banner that kind of overlaps the edges a little bit, and then added a purple rhinestone on either side just to give it a little bit of bling. And then my second grader's teacher, she likes more of like the McDonald's Diet Cokes and the Starbucks drinks, which my daughter can't necessarily deliver as easily, so because we'd have my daughters ride the bus to school, so that wouldn't work very well. So I just got her some Life water and then did the exact same tag for the top. So again, it was just a quick little treat that I wanted to put together so that they could have one treat each day this week. So my daughters can kind of pick and choose whichever one that they want to deliver to their teacher that day. If you guys have any questions on any of the projects, please let me know. Like I said, I will try to find the links to the masking tape and the little jackpot bags if I can find them. And then I will also link all the products that I found, like the markers and the tape. I will link those in the description box below. If you guys would like to see a tutorial on how I did the marker holders, just let me know and I will get one of those done for you. Otherwise, hopefully you can take one of these ideas and use it or adapt it to something that you can do either for teacher appreciation, end of year gift, or even something at the beginning of the year as kind of a welcome gift for the teachers. But like I said, let me know if you have any questions, and thank you for your time today, and I hope you guys have a crafty rest of your week.